everyone. Welcome to Crafty Creations by Annis. I am so excited to join in this month's collaboration. It's been a while since I've been able to put the time aside to scrapbook and participate in this, so I've really missed you guys, and I look forward to creating. I haven't scrapbooked created pages in months, so I'm a little nervous about doing it for the video because it's got to come together, but hey, it always does, and if not, then you learn from my mistakes. So I'm excited to play with this really bright, vibrant kit. I want to make a layout that's, I personally don't have any rain pictures right now, even though I do love that aspect of it. I don't have that kind of picture right now. So I'm going to do it towards a different direction. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it gives you some more ideas on how to use your kit if you're like me and you don't currently have rain pictures. You could always hold on to it with the rest of your paper until you do, but I want to use it, so I'm going to just play with it. It's definitely a kit that's versatile, so I'm going to have fun, and I hope you enjoy. So I hope I don't have camera problems. I can't tell you how many technical user issues I've been having lately. I press stop instead of record. I'm a hot mess, so hopefully this will work. So this is the April kit. I love this. I want to do a turning pinwheel on the page, and that's the only thing I know I want to do. I want to do so you turn it and you'll see the pictures underneath. That's the only thing I know I want to do. The rest I'm going to have to come up with. So for me, I find the easiest way to kind of get started, and excuse my printout, I was run out of ink, but for me it's just an idea, so I don't need to really reprint it. I like to look through the free idea book that they have just to get ideas of how they used the paper and how they used the current templates. And then I can kind of take the pieces that I like and incorporate them and not use the others. Like, I really like how their clouds are like shadowed. So often we'll put just one cloud. So I like the depth. So I might probably use that idea. It looks like she's used vellum for the water. I like that. And I have a lot of vellum. So that's a good idea if I use water to use vellum. This layout I really, really like that Susan did with the girls' camp. I think I'm going to use Happy Trails because I really like how that just adds a splash of color, and I like that inconsistency of that one. That is one of my go-to fun borders, Happy Trails, so I do like that. Yeah, all the pages are out of order. Yes, you may notice that. I love Debbie's idea too, but I'm not going to do anything outdoorsy right now. I like how they have an arrangement on the corner here, because if I'm going to do a spinning pinwheel, no, I guess the whole arrangement could move. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. All right. I really do like the funky frills. I was thinking about doing scallops because of the clouds, but I do like funky thrills. Scallops, so I'm going to use funky thrills. So cute. All right. So let's start playing, and I'm going to have to pull out a few templates and see exactly what I want to do. I did look through these titles, and I think I want to do this one because, again, don't have a bunch of rainy day pictures, so I want to do something more generic. I really like this, Be the Sunshine in the Rain That Makes a Rainbow. I just think this is really something that crosses the line. It can be just happy day pictures, somebody that's just smiling away. I think it's also really supportive of the LGBT, whatever the word is, LGBTQ, right? Oh my gosh. That's a mouthful. But I think you know, it would be a great page for just expression of loving who you are, just being the sunshine in the rain that makes the rainbow. To just, you know, regardless of who you are, what you are, that you can shine, you know, you can be the sunshine. So I really just think that this rainbow is going to set my theme, because I think it's something that you can use in any aspect of life. So I'm going to over the rainbow. That's really cute. I normally use my packaging, but I don't think I'm going to use it right now. All right, so the backgrounds, we have these two blue, and I could always bring another paper, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. Or these. I think I'm going to use the darker color because I want the vibrant colors of the rainbow on it. So I think against the blue background, the colors will pop more. So I'm just trying to put it, I guess if the colors, the raindrops, if they're going to be raindrops or whatever they are going to come downwards. All right. And then I do want to use Happy Trails. So I have my Happy Trails set here. And again, all our sets, fun borders and regular long 12-inch borders, come in the sets of 6. And you'll see they always tell you what the name of the set is on it. So this is Happy Trails. And it's numbered 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, 1A, 1B. And the reason that is those pairs will work together. So when you're going to cut out your paper, you have to cut a lot less, because you'll only cut this line, the middle line, and this line, and you're going to end up with 2 pieces rather than tracing them separately, using up a lot of paper. You do have to look at which way you put them. They won't match this way around. You need to play with it. All right, so they all work together. And of course, you don't have to use the entire set. You can just use one. But they work together in pairs to make a little less cutting for you. So that's how these particular sets work. This is the one I want to use. I like the inconsistency of how that looks. I'm going to pull these out. Okay, and this is one of our fun border sets. So I do definitely want to use these. Again, you can put them any direction, but I'm going to have them run across the middle, I think. And then I wanted to use Funky Thrills. So I did actually pull this out. This is a set that doesn't all work together how I just showed you the other one. You still get 6 pieces, but these shadow each other, like they mimic each other, but you can see like you're still going to have to cut, because the way they're designed, they don't kind of exactly piece together like a puzzle. However, the 1A and 1B do completely come together like a puzzle, and also 2A and 2B do come together just like a puzzle. So those are really great. This is one of my favorite sets. It works along with our other sets. It tells you what set it works with right on it. So it will actually border it. If you grab our other ones, it will border it. Let me show you really, really quick for those of you that aren't, don't know how it works. So this one right here works, it says with Aspen Court. This is Aspen Court, and it works with Aspen Court 3. So I want to grab my Aspen Court 3. And then you can see how it will shadow them. Now I can put it all the way on and just have a little bit of a border, or I can come down. Actually, is it this one? No. Yeah, well, I think they're the same thickness. No, okay. So you can see how that works, and it will give you a nice border, or it can come down, leave a bigger border, but they work with our other sets, so that's a lot of fun. So it's such a versatile set, I have to say. It is my favorite of the border sets. Okay. Where were we? Okay, let me put these away. I don't want all these out. Uh-oh, I think I just put one of my other set. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, I'm going to use the Funky Thrills. I should learn to say it if it's my favorite set. It's the English accent comes into play. So, I think I'm going to have these. I want them to look like clouds. And then I think I'm going to have this come across. And I want my title. Now, as it says, be the sunshine in the rain, I need to have a sunshine. So we have our a la carte shine, which I love too because it was designed by Lindsay, who is a fabulous person and has become a really, really good friend through Kiwi Lane. So I love that every time I use this, it's in her honor. And I'm going to use this title. So I pulled out Expression. Expression has a whole bunch of different journaling templates, but I love the shapes of it too. So I'm actually going to use the scallopy one. I believe I'm going to use that to cut that out. So then I'll use a little cloud because we have our new cloud. I'll probably layer that up. Okay. And then the pinwheel. It's going to go over here. We got little splashes with this set, so I may add them in somewhere. I don't know, because, I mean, if this is going to be like clouds, I could have them coming out. I don't know. Might be too much. We will see. Okay. So this is kind of just the start of what I'm thinking. I'll probably add on to it. But I do like that. I mean, I could always move these to the top. Or even have one at the top and one at the bottom. If I did that, I could actually put this right on top. So we come down a little bit. That would leave a lot more room for your pictures. And what I'm doing right now is, this is the whole reason all these things you purchase say play, create, connect. So I'm playing. This is what these borders are perfect for. Yes, you can cut out shapes and such on your Cricut and your silhouette and scan and cut and all that good stuff. But to have these to play around with before you even begin is fantastic. You can just design your layout before you pull out and start cutting all that stuff. So it really makes it easy, because right now this would give me a lot more room for pictures. So I don't know if I want to do which way I want to do it now. I kind of do like it like that. However, I could still even put the title on it and move it down. And then that would still give me pictures for up there. So that would work too. I kind of like it at the bottom. That kind of works too. And once I, get my pieces cut out, I'm not going to stick anything down until it's completely cut out and designed so that I can change things up. So, paper. What colors to use? This is the other background paper. I'm going to pull that out. So I'm definitely going to use this because I want the whole theme to be like the rainbow. And I'm going to use this for my swirl. Now, I don't think it matters really how. I guess I kind of want it like that. Okay. So I'm going to bring it as close to the top as I can to use as little paper as I can. And on this one, I am going to trace out the inside. Now, you can trace on the back. However, then everything is reversed. Some people just flip the template. For me, that just never seems to work. I'm still backwards. I'm going to ink. So for me, doing it on the front, I do not erase my pencil lines. The ink will cover that. And I actually kind of like the look because I feel like it adds more depth because you have the dark of the pencil and then the ink kind of blends in lighter. So I kind of really like how that looks. And I'm going to trace out the inside. If it's a dark paper, I'll make sure I trace a good couple of lines so that I can see the pencil. Or you can use a white pencil or chalk pen if it makes it easier to see on a dark color. But if you trace a couple of times, then you can often see the reflection of the pencil. Okay. I guess I'm done with that template for now. Put that away. Okie dokie. So I am going to cut this out. And I'm going to cut it away first. And then I find then I can get a really nice clean circle. So I'm going to cut it out. And now I'm going to be able to cut easier. And just remember to turn your non-dominant hand and keep your scissor where it is and just keep turning. That will create less angles. If you turn your scissor, every time you turn it, you're creating a new angle. And my scissors are kind of making a jump. I used them on something I shouldn't today. I used them to cut silk flower stems, and I think I bent the blade. I know, my good scissors. What was I thinking? Good thing I have multiple pairs. Alright, okay. So, I am going to cut out these inside pieces. If you were going to put your pictures on it, you could leave it how it is, and then you could actually trace the template right over your pictures, and I will use that when I trace my pictures also. But I am going to, I want the inside cut out. I want this to be my top layer. So, I don't know, I guess I might use those on the inside. So I am going to cut them out as carefully as I can because I'm going to say I'm not going to use them. But thinking about it, I could probably put them inside on this back paper. So I'm going to be careful. You can use an X-Acto knife, but I can't be trusted with knives. I cut myself. Excuse my terrible nail polish. I should have taken it off. Okay. Try not to poke myself. These scissors are sharp. And if you prefer your little tiny cutter bees, something like this, it might be a good idea. Let me see. Alright, I went and got my little tiny Tim Holtz scissors. It might be a little easier, I don't know. Just don't want to make too much of a mess. If I was cutting a regular circle, I would cut through here. But as I'm going to be spinning it, I really don't want to cut through it. Alright, that's a little easier coming underneath it. Has room for the scissor then. From the top, it was the scissor was getting in my own way. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Now, top. It's probably easier here. Okay, not too bad. My ink will cover up any of my mess. Okay. That's what I'm thinking is I'm going to turn this, and if I wanted that behind as you're turning, maybe.
There's the back of the jar.
I mean, she's gonna come in stinky and dirty. I know what I'll be doing later today. Giving the dog a bath. My daughter is raking, cleaning off around the fire pit. But as soon as you open that back gate, my little dog goes flying down there. And of course, that part of the yard, dogs aren't in a lot, so I think that's where we get the possums and all that, skunks, and so she goes around down there and she rolls around, gets filthy and smelly, and she's allergic to dirt, so then she gets really itchy. All right, so that came out pretty good. And then what I'm thinking is maybe, I can't do the reverse color right now. Well, I guess I could if I didn't want it to be the same, but I do. So, guess I have to put them in the right place. Not they're upside down. I think it wouldn't matter that much. All right. So then, if there's a spot I don't have a picture for, I can just leave that there. And then I'm going to have this spin. So you can have a picture in between, and then you're going to turn it and you'll have the rainbow. We'll see how it works. All right, what's next? I'm going to cut this out. Now then, I think I'm going to cut the inside and then frame it. So I'm going to use these little line dashes as my cutting. So I want to center everything inside there, and it's great that they're transparent enough that you can do that. And then I'm going to use the inside line all the way around, and this is what I'm going to cut. Okay, and now I'm going to cut that out. And the reason I'm not freeing this is I think I might use the other side of the paper to border it. You can see how that works. So, let me trace that on here. So this is a little darker paper, so I'm just going to do a little bit heavier with my pencil, going a couple times. Make sure it's dark enough I can see it. Okay. Oh, coming through the scallop. And where I cut through, I will just, you won't see it when I stick it down, and if I do, then I will just add an embellishment. Okay. So then I have my sunshine, my little title in there. We'll see how those colors work. Alright, so I do know I want yellow for the sun. Sorry. Feels good to be scrapbooking. I think it's been months. Unfortunately, life has been throwing me a lot of curveballs and nothing, well, I say nothing bad. Depends on your perception. For me, I'm able to see the silver lining. So I really do see it as a blessing because I see what came from it. But it's not COVID related, so that's good. But really the last 6 months have been just a whirlwind. After the whole lockdown and stuff, I was able to go to work at one of the antique stores. So I was doing that 3 days a week, and I have my crafting business, which is full-time. I have my antique business that's full-time. So I was very, very busy. I felt like everything at home with housework and everything like that was really piling up. I couldn't keep up. But we needed the money. With my husband's had been doing less since COVID, and so it was good, but everything was piling up. So over Christmas, I was having a lot of problems with my back too. Physically, my back was really a problem. And then in the fall, I went to the skin doctor and ended up having surgery on my arm. That was unexpected. Even after the biopsy came back and I went for the surgery, they did not tell me the extent of my recovery. So I came out thinking I was going to have just a little cut in my arm, and instead I was not able to lift for 3 months and a few weeks of no lifting whatsoever. I mean, they came away and told me, just go sit down, don't get your heart rate up. Not what I was expecting. And so that was really crazy. And then my back was already a problem. And then over Christmas we decided my office is always crammed, so we're going to reorganize the house. So we take everything out of my office, everything out of the dining room, everything got put in the front room. All right. So I'm just going to find the cloud paper. There it is. So actually, you know what? I don't know if I want to use cloud paper. I think I'm going to use the cloud paper here. So trace this one. And the other one doesn't fit exactly, but you can still conserve your paper. Okay. But yes, so back to life's craziness. So we bought big metal racks for our dining room. We have a table in our kitchen that we all eat at together. So we got these big metal racks so that we could get stuff out of my office and make more room in my office. So we literally got those set up and everything was in the front room. And then I purchased a whole bunch of inventory from a friend due to the changes with Expo and all that good stuff. Their business has completely transformed. So I purchased a huge amount of their stock. So that all ended up in the front room along with the crazy disorganization. And it was such a huge blessing to be able to get that stuff, but of course I had to organize it. If not, it's no use. So I had to start organizing that. And I was still working and still trying to run both businesses. And then, let me cut this part. Ooh. Scrapbooking started back up, going to crops, which is super, super fun. I love that. And I co-host a scrapbooking company events. So that was good thing, but again, more work happened, and then I had a couple events I was actually going to scrapbook at, which was fun. And then I hurt my foot. And I have a torn muscle in my foot. So between my back and my arm, I'm not allowed to lift. So like with my arm, my husband and daughter are trying to move stuff, but they're not organizing it. It's just getting moved. So I'm going really slowly to do anything. Oh, you know what? No. Are we good? No. I just realized these clouds are upside down. I want to cut this one again. So, conserving paper wise, I wonder how much of that I need. Let's see. If I can use this piece. Let's see where this sits. I might be able to get away with it rather than wasting another piece of paper. I'm going to try it. Put it to the very, very bottom. See if we can get away with it. But yeah, so life got out of control. But then when I hurt my foot, I couldn't drive. It's my right foot. So I had to resign from working at the store, which was sad. However, I think it was an answer to prayer, because as I say, everything at home was getting piled up and crazy, and I was overwhelmed. The only crafting I was doing was preparing for events. So, being home, I've now had time to actually slowly, and it's taken forever because of my foot. I can't lift. I was in the boot for a while, now I have a brace. But I still can't be on it. Can't lift. So everything takes forever.
That was rude.
So I'm trying to get everything all organized, and it's just taking forever, but we're getting there. But I really do believe it was a blessing, because if not, it would have just gotten worse. but I haven't been able to get into my craft room because it had not recovered from Christmas. I keep working on it, but I just don't have enough time. There's always another dia project that has to get done first. And my office gets a few days attention and then I have to go do something else. So projects just keep coming up that pull me away, and it's just hard to balance everything, as you all know. So it's getting there. But I just have missed getting on and actually creating. So it's good to get back, and hopefully it will continue and keep it going in the right direction. I just got done doing my tax preparation. Thank goodness for the extension. But, oh, what a nightmare that is. I hate that. Having 2 businesses and lots of medical bills, it's a lot. But how have you all been? Has everybody else been dealing with life's curveballs okay? Let's see. Alright. That's actually kind of cute, isn't it? So everyone covered up. So that's that one. That's that one. Just thinking. Yeah, it has to go that way. That won't match up. Will we still be able to work with this? Might have to reverse these now. Yep, we'll just reverse them. Okay. Now, for that, I'm liking the clouds. Get rid of this. Okay, I am going to use the cloud paper. The cloud. I think it's far enough away. I love the back side of this, and I think I'm going to use that for the happy trails. So I should have probably cut those first, but it looks like there's room. Okay. And I do like this back side. I think I want to use this. So you know what I like to do when I cut these fun borders? See, I can come all the way to the very, very edge and I could save as much paper as I like. But I figure I'm doing the work. I want to give myself enough that I can use this strip right here as a border. So,
Do you want tuna sandwich with this?
okay. So I just turned it to make it a little easier to trace. And I'm going to give myself enough. Top and the bottom. Chances are I can always cover this with something if I did want to use that, but I'm going to give myself enough just in case for a little border. Okay, so how these work, I have traced that one line. I can move this one away. And I don't want to move this one, I want to just trace on the top. Again, this paper has lots of bright colors, so I want to get a nice dark line so I don't lose my pencil within that rainbow of colors. Alright, so can you see that? How I have the 3 different lines. So I'm going to keep this because I'm not going to use it right now, but it's a great little border for another page. These are the pieces I want, the fun borders. Now, if you say you're not a fussy cutter, if this is all a lot for you, it's all about the scissors. Get yourself another pair of scissors. I do love these Tim Holtz scissors. Some people like cutter bees, or their creative memory scissors, or Stamp It Up scissors, but find a scissor that fits comfortably in your hand and works well for you. I like the serrated cut of these scissors. I feel like it stops when I stop, so it gives me control. Okay, so then I'm going to use this piece on another page, so I can use these as borders on another layout. And I can either cut this straight across so you don't see it. Hang on, let me use this so you see. I can just cut this with my trimmer so you don't see that piece that's missing, or if I'm using another border, chances are it's going to cover it anyway. Alright, so those I'm not going to use right now. And of course, I think I've switched the order of my pieces now. Let's see. What a mess I have going on here. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? So, I'll come down a little bit. And then, what matters is I cover up this. Oh, that's not it. Just this one. There we go. Perfect. Actually, you know what? I have to come down here. So I'm just going to cut off that bump. I didn't have to waste extra paper. Alright. I don't think this makes too much difference, this one, which way around it goes. Yeah, I guess it does. I guess it comes down really far. No, I like the other way. Okay. I have my pinwheel. And I have my sunshine. I like it like that. Come down a little further because I want to make room for lots of pictures. Sunshine on top. Oh, sunshine. See if this fits the other way around. Yeah, should be fine. And I can cover that with that. Oh my goodness, too many pieces. Alright. You know what though? Then the cloud is on the cloud. That doesn't work. It needs to go up a little higher. Okay. Alright, but however, that's not true, because if I'm going to shadow it, I'm going to use, this is You Are God's Masterpiece. I like that title, but there's plenty of room at the top here. So I'm going to use this piece right here at the top. Make sure I have the right side. Actually, I'll go this way. Okay. I do want to okay. So that could come down, it wouldn't matter so much. And at the bottom's clouds, and it's okay, we have, that's still clouds. We'll see. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, oops. Maybe I like it like that. No. Okie dokie. So, for this, I want to make it spin around. Now, it is easier to have another layer underneath so it doesn't catch on everything. So, let me see. It's really, really bright fun, but I don't know. I think it's too much. Could use the yellow. See. I need my rings. Okay, I went and got my rings. I keep my large templates in this, it's a little bit thicker storage envelope for paper. This particular one is from Close to My Heart, but I know a lot of companies have them, and I just keep all my large templates in here. Let's see. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's it's not going to be big enough. Oh, you know what? Ooh. Hold on. No, it's not big enough. Alright, so I have slips. This, for those of you that are club members, I have this set. Let's see if this works. Get the two biggest ones. It does. It's going to be kind of flowery, but I do like the scallops again. Oh, what to do? I think I like it. I don't know. I could just trace this template and then just cut a little bit bigger. But I think I like this. Do I still want it in this paper? Well, then the spotty paper might be pretty. I like how this red ties in with this other red. I also have, if it's going to be a flower, this red, and then it's even like kind of flowery. Or the spots I feel like wouldn't be so overpowering in, I don't like spots. Alright, I'm going to do this, even though the paper on the back is the one that I love. I think I should save that for another layout. Oh, I don't know. What to do, what to do. This paper. Yes, I'm going with it. Okay. So, going to trace the outside. I got a song stuck in my head, sorry. Oops. Dogs are running. Neighbor's dog's outside. I hear her. Alright, this looks like it would use less paper this way. Okay. So close to the edge, I won't be able to get my pencil on it. There we go. Can't think of the name of the song. And I don't know the words. I'm just humming it. Can't think of the words. Oh well. My earworm's a bad earworm. Alright. Love it. Now, if you want it to be more masculine, I would definitely just keep it as a circle, not a flower. But this template that I used is called Bouquet. Bouquet number 4, which is from a retired set. I can't think what month it's from. I'll put in the description. I'll try to remember to put in the description. If not, ask me if you want to know, and I'll put it in there what kit it's from. It's a really pretty one. Maybe September of, not last year, the year before that. But that's a guess. It's got little butterflies. It's like happy something. I can picture it. I don't know what month it is. I think it's September. All right. So. I like it. Like it a lot. So all I need to do now is attach it. So you can, if you have eyelets, you can use an eyelet to put in the center and then use a brad. That way it turns a little easier. I haven't done anything like this in a long time. Let's see what I have to do it with. Oh, look, we could use like a flower in the middle. Look, that's pretty. Oh my goodness, I love that. Okay, so it might make it too thick. I need a really long brad. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm going to use this as a guide for my center. I want to make sure it's centered. Alright. Okay. Haven't done anything like this in a long time. Let's see. Whoops. Smudging the pencil. We will see. Ouch. My finger. All right. Make that a little bit of a hole. I'm going to get rid of this. Just open it up a little bit so it has room to move. Okay. Then I need to do the same thing on the other one. I need to make sure I have this where I want it. Oh, hold on. The flower. I like the flower this way. And the rainbows need to be the right direction to start. Okay. It's about, oh my goodness, just centering the flower. It's not the same all the way around. It has to go over that point a little bit. Okay. I think that's good. I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to make my circle there. Okay. So then, I don't know, I'm going to use the flower. Oh, no, that doesn't fit through there. Oh dear. I have these little flowers. I could find a bright colored flower, like, it's the wrong color. Maybe just red. Green. Green's good. Maybe. I think this might help it turn if it's not. Let's see. Whoops. Now I can put one of these in the middle too. If I want to use like a washer, I can put something in the middle. So it turns a little easier. See if I have anything else not so cute to use. Actually, the clock part would be perfect. And if I'm going to use this, I don't want to use that on that. Oh, I guess it's alright. I have a silver one. I like that. Okay. So I am going to use this washer, I think. See, I'll probably stick it to the paper, but let's see how this works. So I just thought the last minute before I stick it down. Nah, too busy. Hold on, technical issues. Flattened my thing. Okay. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how it works. And let's take it apart. Alright. Oh, look at that. That's like really easy to move. Oh, perfect. Alright. So I still need to ink it. But that's perfect. Love it. Now, see that washer, without sticking it down, is it going to show? I don't think it will. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to just leave that loose in there. Wonderful. I don't think I like that. I think I want just pictures. It's fun. It's fun just to spin it. Alright, so I need to ink. Alright, it's been a while since I inked. Hope my ink isn't dried out. If not, I'll have to refresh it. Alright. Either way. Excuse me yawning. Must be relaxed. Okay. Alrighty then. So, ink. I'm going to take this apart. To the ink, I'm just giving a little bit of depth. This is paper on paper. It will add a little bit of depth, and you don't have to make it real dark. This is an older ink pad, but it's fine. Let me grab my Distresser Refresher. Okay, it's over here. I just saw it before. Alright, Distresser Refresher, where are you? Okay. Alright. I tend to be bad and leave it open, so I have this Tim Holtz Distresser Refresher. I'll leave it in the link, what it is. I don't do it for my work, but you just want to spray. And you can use it on markers, when you've left them open. You use them on your dauber, like if you just want to refresh that color. But you can use it on lots of stuff. It just adds a little bit of moisture back in, especially because they do run out, like color-wise, but often, like for me, I just left it open. Okay. Now, whoa, don't lose your bits and pieces. Do the inside first. Have to be a little careful with this. Oh, much better. The color's much better now. I don't want my inking to be too much on here. But it will cover up my pencil. Like I said, the pencil I feel actually helps because it kind of gives it that dark, and it just kind of blends in. I don't feel like I need so much ink. Okay, but yeah, definitely inking when you're doing paper on paper will add depth for you. Okie dokie. Let me put it back together. So I have my washer, it's going to go in the middle. And then I have my brad and a flower. Now I could just use just the flower too, but I like that bigger one. These are old. These are just from my box of tricks from the stash. I believe the filigree, the big flower, I believe was close to my heart, but older. All right, come on. Keep opening the back. Pushing it on everything. Okay, this, and then last but not least, here we go. And now I'm gonna make it nice and tight. Okay, perfect. Now, let's get these inked and stuck down. Okay, I think I have everything inked. So, let's put this all together. We're going to have a variety of pop dots. I do like my pop dots, this pop stuff. So, I'm going to use strips. I'm going to pop. I'm going to do 2 strips all the way along, just for thickness. And these are 3L, whoops, foam strips. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave the bottom right now. No, I want it. Sometimes I'll do this and I'll just put adhesive at the bottom. I'll leave it so I can put pictures under it, just so it has some high and low. But I want it to pop up. So I am going to. I'm going to put some more of this here so it doesn't sink in the middle. Because I can use one. Yeah. Okay, and then for the edge, I'm going to do all right. Okay. Now then, do I want it a little higher? Put it a little higher, thinking that will give you room for like a picture, and just using these just to show you spacing wise. That would give you room for a picture here. Or just do pictures. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't going to put pictures on this layout, but as I made it kind of generic, and I do believe in, I'm very optimistic, and I do believe in being the rainbow to hopefully brighten someone's day. So I am going to do me. So I have these larger pictures. They're just all these selfies. So I'm going to put the big ones over here. And I pulled out any of the small ones I could find of me. I found anything small of me that I could find. And they're not brilliant pictures. That's why I figured I would trim them out. Because the things I probably won't scrapbook. Like this one we went to Harold's. But it's a really bad view. Harold's Deli is this Jewish deli where everything is super sized. So this was an eclair. So everybody shared it. But look how huge that is. It's crazy. It's really good too. Fresh cream. So thinking that one would look good under there. Obviously I'll cut off. And then that needs to go up the top. And then see if I don't have them in the picture. What about this one here? Yep, that works there. And then maybe he will fit too with me over there. Maybe. Okay, let's see. And then I have to see which one's best. Kind of goofy. This one's too huge. And I could put that over here, but I don't really like that picture. And then my daughter and I. No. Alright, so this can go like this, and I'll just cut them out. And then my daughter and I. Okay. Now I don't have many pictures to do a second or so. If they were like that, now I need, whoops. So those are like that. I now need pictures there. I can play with it. Okay. Alright, so let's put it straight. I'm going to use these as templates. Actually, I think the actual stencil will be easier. Alright, I found it. It was in with my other templates. It's just gone all the way in so I can see it. I was going to use these as templates, but then I can't see the picture. So, I'm not going to do that. But there are slight differences. So, I want to make sure. Okay, that's how I did it. So, oops, it's not like that. Hold on. Okay, we gotta be specific here. Pictures like that. So that, or I like that better. Alright, so make sure it's in the right spot. It is. Kind of trace the picture. Okay. Cut that out. I'm going slightly bigger than the pencil line. Uh-oh, that's my pencil line. There it is. Okay. Okay. I hope I didn't have it the wrong way now. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to stick that down. Perfect. And then if you turn it, you'll see the other ones. Does that cover it? Yes. Okay. I wanted to show you the completed project. So I'm going to embellish it a little bit, but I am so proud of how the pinwheel came out. So I have pictures underneath, and so you just turn it and you can see the pictures. So it's so cute. I love it. I wasn't going to put pictures in it, but it worked out well. So I'm going to just see about embellishing a little bit with, we have these enamel dots that we got. So I'm thinking just maybe something up here, here. I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think that's it. Ta-da! Well, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this gave you some ideas and you enjoyed what I did. And it was fun to create, and I'm really happy with it. I do feel like maybe I could put something else down here, but I don't want to overdo it. So I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. So I'm happy with it. All done. I did end up adding a little cloud on the bottom of the right page. I think that was just what it needed. All done. I did end up adding a little cloud on the bottom of the right page. I think that was just what it needed.